What's up, great people? Happy Sunday to all. To all that's new to my YouTube channel, welcome to Beautifully Flawed and Living with Purpose. I am excited to be here this morning to be able to record. I know it's been a while since the last time I've recorded, but I've been allowing life to happen, and without allowing life to happen, I can't come on here and just share different experiences. Life experiences, you have to allow life to happen. And that's what's been going on. But to all, that have been kind of following me and watching my YouTube videos and giving me awesome feedback and everything, thank you for being patient. I appreciate your patience. Thank you for rocking with me and all of that good stuff. But I'm here today because I wanted to speak on the topic of unplugging. Um, I feel like in today's society, a lot of people have a hard time with unplugging themselves from certain things. And I feel like a lot of people get so caught up in, not to make it seem like I'm just this person who is so conscious of things or anything like that. No, I'm not conscious of everything. I'm in the process of learning a lot of stuff. I am still ignorant to certain things, but I'm open-minded enough to allow myself to venture out and to seek the knowledge that I need to seek to not be ignorant in certain areas. So, I feel like in today's society, a lot of people or a lot of us tend to get caught up in a lot of different things. And it can be work, it can be social media, it can be people, it can be different places. We get caught up in all of these things and we are plugged in to all of these different things, which means we are giving ourselves, we are giving our energies, and in the midst of doing that, I think that sometimes we forget about us. And I feel like the most important thing to self is self. If you're not taking care of yourself, then, I mean, what the hell? You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's going to take care of you how you need to be taken care of. And sometimes we have to take a step back and unplug ourselves from different people, places, things. Whatever it is, we have to unplug. And in doing so, you give yourself personal time. You give yourself time to reflect. You give yourself time for personal development. You give yourself time to become centered with who you are. I feel like a lot of people who are not knowledgeable of unplugging themselves from different things don't know who they really are. You know what I'm saying? Like, they get so caught up in doing what other people are doing, or just caught up and being even just getting caught up in being an adult. You know what I'm saying? Like, we are plugged into our children. That's some people that we could never really like get rid of. That's our babies. We love them for the rest of our lives. But we're plugged into our children. We're plugged into our job. We're plugged into different organizations, and we forget about us. You know what I'm saying? We don't give ourselves that personal time that we need to nurture and to take care of who we are on the inside. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually, and become centered with who we are. And I feel like a lot of people go through life not knowing who they really are because they're so caught up or plugged into all of these different things that don't allow them to say, stop what you're doing, unplug from me, and take care of you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking to myself the other day, like, yeah, we know that the world is changing. The world changes every day. You know what I'm saying? The world is constantly changing. I remember when I was a kid, how the world was different from today. And I feel like even with all of the great things that technology is doing, it's taken away from a lot of pivotal things that we used to gain from being kids in the past, being able to go outside and play double dutch and being able to play it and doing all of those things. Like, and now kids are basically not doing those things. They are so indulged in technology. So I feel like, yes, the world has changed in a great way, but at the end of the day, it's like it's taken away from certain things that are very important to our self, and who we will be, or who children will be as an adult. But I feel like a lot of people go through life not knowing who they are due to the facts of being plugged up to these different things, and they don't know to just unplug and to become centered with self, just to figure out who self is. That personal time with self is so important. And I just can't go through life not knowing, who I am, what I really like, what speaks to me because I'm following trends because everybody else is following, or I'm doing this because everybody else. And it don't even have to be because of everybody else type thing, but it could be just something that you enjoy. Like it could even be I enjoy spoken word. Spoken word is everything to me. I go to these spoken word spots and I listen to spoken word. But if I'm constantly going to these spoken word things and I'm not taking the time out to do what I need to do for me, like meditating, you know what I'm saying? Or doing creative things with self, or doing something that's helping me tap into who I am on a personal level, then it'll affect me in some type of way. Even though I enjoy this and I enjoy going out and these things cater to feeds my soul, but sometimes we just have to unplug from certain things just to become centered with self. And I feel like um, I'm in the process of that right now. I've unplugged from different people, different places, and different things, and I feel phenomenal. This is the most centered I have ever been. Like I am so I am centered with self. Like I can't even explain. Like I still have work that needs to be done, but I feel good. You know what I'm saying? I'm not all over the place. You know, I know that it's work that needs to be done. I know that it's things that bills that need to be paid. I know all of these things, and I'm at a relaxed state because I'm centered with self, and I know that these things will get done. My energy is together. Like so, um, unplugging from different things is very pivotal. Um, you need to find time to become intimate with self. You need that personal time with self to become centered, to understand you as a person, to understand who you are, not what the world has showed you who to be, you know. And some people are not even conscious of that. You know, they just feel like, oh, this is who I am. You know, no, the world does a lot of damage. The media does a lot of damage, and if you don't know that, then you won't understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. You won't understand any of this video. You know, we need to become more knowledgeable about things, and it's okay to be ignorant about stuff. Ignorant is not a bad word. We are all at some point ignorant of things. I'm ignorant of things, and I'm okay with that. But I'm in the process. Like I said, I have an open mind where I'm open to learning. I'm open to understanding that I am ignorant to certain things, you know. So it's okay. It's okay. But like I said, just sit down, reflect, and think about the things that you're giving your time to, you know, and see if those things are pouring positivity and good things inside of you. I mean, if they are, that's awesome. But at the end of the day, just don't forget about self. You have to at some point unplug from certain things just to become more censored with yourself, just to gain an understanding of yourself, just to gain an understanding of your life experiences. Like I said, I take the time out to unplug from a lot of different things, people and places, and I do a lot of reflecting. I do a lot of reflecting. It's nothing personal with nobody or anything like that. This is just something that I feel like I need to do for me. And like I said in the beginning of this video, the most important person to self is self. And if I'm not doing what I need to do that's going to help me become a better me, then what the hell? You know? So, yeah, nothing personal. I need to unplug from certain people, places, and things because I want to be the best version of myself. And if those people, places, and things are not beneficial to me, and they're not pushing me towards where I need to go, then there's no need for us to me to give my energy and you to give your energy. You know what I'm saying? It can be a hat in the back conversation. How you doing? How's life going? But other than that, I'm going this way. Um, yeah. So be conscious of what you're plugged into. Be conscious of the time that you give to those people, places, and things. Be conscious of understanding who you are, allowing yourself personal time to become more sensitive with yourself because you're the most important You're the most important person to self, and you have to take care of you in every which way. You have to take care of what you put inside of your body in different ways. You have to be conscious of what you put into your mind. You have to be conscious of what you give your time to. You have to be conscious of what you put in your body as far as digestively. You have to be conscious of these things, and in doing so, please, 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 unplug, become centered, recharge. And when you decide that you're ready to plug back into certain things, make sure those things are very beneficial to you and are feeding who you are, feeding your spirit. Make sure those things are benefiting you. Make sure those things are pushing you to grow. Because it's a lot of people, places, and things out here that are not doing that. So be conscious of what you're plugged into. Until next time, thank you, YouTube family.